Greetings, doctor. My name is Anindita Das, and then my supervisor is Dr. Noor Haida. This is my PSM project on handheld augmented reality historic national monuments with ChatGPT-based Q&A system. For this presentation, I'll be introducing the project and then also talking about the literature review, then system development methodology, and then requirement analysis, and also the conclusion. To start with, problem background we are working with is in the cultural and heritage side, there's a lack of using new technology. Other than that, also there is a lack of knowledge on the historic facts and cultural sensitivity on the historic facts. And other than that, it's not also inclusive for people with different backgrounds and different cultures. So this project aims to introduce an augmented reality system that will make historic learning more engaging, especially for national monuments, and also implement ChatGPT based Q&A system to make it more factual and data driven for user interaction. And then for the objective of this project is to create a service that's showcasing historical monuments and developing a AI Q&A system, and also to carry out user acceptance test. Moving on to the scope of this project is we'll be mainly working on two of Bangladesh's national monuments, which is Shahid Minar and also Shriti Shodho. This will be our main features of this project scope. And for this project's importance, we'll try to highlight and shine light on the national monuments of countries which are not well known, and also people do not have much knowledge on it, and having integration of Q&A system that will give people further knowledge on what they are looking at, and also giving them a chance to interact with it in a much deeper way. Then is the literature review. So for that, we have discussed on augmented reality, which is mainly projecting a AR object on the real world. So it's merging digital and real world in the same system. And there are different types of augmented reality. So some of them are mentioned here, but the most renowned one are marker-based AR and marker-less AR. And also the location-based AR is used a lot of times using GPS. Then moving on is the AI Q&A based system. So for this, augmented reality and also AI will work hand in hand when it comes to developing this Q&A system, and will train a model using natural language to make it understand basic human language. And these are the technologies used in this PSM system. So you can see the basic will be Unity, Buforia. We'll use 3D objects and also image targets for our marker, and also GPT API that will help us to train our AI model for the Q&A. Then for system development method, I've chosen agile methodology, which will give us a big scope for developing the project in iterations and small modules. So it's much more precise, and also it gives us time to develop the project step by step instead of rushing it all the way. And in this illustration, you can see the different segments of this method, and it will focus on each area of project development, which is based brainstorming, designing, development, so quality assurance, and last will be the deployment part. Moving on is the system requirement. So you can see I have mentioned here the system of handheld device we'll be using to deploy the project, and then also the laptop or the processor we'll be using to develop this project. And then this is the software requirement we'll be using. Moving on is our system flowchart. So you can see users can start the program and access the camera, and they'll be able to scan the marker image in order to have the AR object detected. And if it's detected, users will be able to ask the system questions. And this is just a system design, a basic system design and initial design that will try to achieve and make it better in the future for the next PSM2. And you can see the step-by-step, one-by-one images of the main screen, which will consist of the target image and also the camera icons. And then the users can access to their device camera using the camera button, and using the target image they can also generate the downloaded marker, so they can download this marker and use it as their augmented reality marker. And this is the AR projection is a portrayal of how it might look like. And there is also will be a chatbot that the users can interact with while they are looking at the object, so they can ask questions like why was the monument created, what year the monument was created, and the chatbot will reply to their question. Then the next planning for PSM2 will be creating this AR integration and having it in a iterative and moduled way to have a more smoother integration of AR in this system. And other than that, we'll also focus on the AI model training using different pre-existing data set. And lastly will be user acceptance test, which what will be done using group interviews of different allocated users to make sure that the quality is good to go and we can implement it in the real world. So that's it for this presentation. Thank you.